Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love said to me, 11 pipers piping 10, drummers drumming 9, swans are swimming. I don't know the song. 5 gold rings.
4 curling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves,
and a partridge in a pear tree.
Alright, so day 11.
Yeah.
I will reach into our magic box of beers, see if I can find a beer.
Tomorrow I will pull a beer.
Yes, we have one. Well, I'm just seeing, I haven't picked one yet. So I will pick this one. Woohoo! My beer.
Ooh. You brought this one.
I did, but also, this is another mystery beer. Because I didn't wrap it, so I don't know what it is.
Too spooky for me.
Ooh, it's green can. So it is Carlsberg Special Ale.
Black top.
Yep. Ooh.
Is it Cloudwater?
No, Northern Monk.
Oh.
OFS012.
OFS012?
Yeah. So this is part of their OFS series.
Oh, wow.
Which I don't think I haven't had any of these. This is it's a beer style okay, this is really nice. So this is the Old Flax Store projects, OFS, Old Flax Store. And they've done a series of these. I think they're up to 18 or so, because I just saw 3 more released recently. This comes in at 6.8%. This is the Incognito Double Dry Hop IPA. It has Incognito Mosaic, Monroe, and Mosaic hops. And it was brewed on August 5th, 2020. Yeah, so they've been doing a series of these. Like I said, I haven't tried any of them before.
Nice.
Super excited about this. Again, this would have been a
Kiosk box
release. Man, Kiosk Box is really doing some pretty amazing things.
And we like Northern Monk.
Mm-hmm. They are one of my favorites.
Where are they from?
Leeds.
I was almost going to guess Leeds.
Yeah. They're part of that northern contingent of breweries.
There's like a collaboration. NLM. Newcastle, Leeds, Manchester.
Yeah.
It's them, Wylam, and one more.
Buxton?
No, those
they're
are
up there as well.
London.
No, Buxton's Manchester. But I don't think they're part of that. You're right.
No. But they made the NLM, the MLN, and the LMN.
Yeah.
But Northern Monk is really nice. We like their...
I like most of what they've done. I like their styles. I like their IPAs. I like their... I like their lagers. I mean, they're one of my favorite breweries, hands down. They're just doing really good stuff over and over again. So, this is a lightly kind of fruity smelling...
Standard hop flavor.
Yeah.
Doesn't stick out that much, but let's try it.
Nope. Yeah.
Cheers.
The color is lightly haze, not super haze bomb like you might get from a Wylam beer. And it's kind of holding the residual head quite nice. I mean, there's a lot of light meringue kind of bubbles on this.
Pretty standard hop flavor. Kind of dry.
Yeah, I mean, the hop profile on this is IPA.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like straight up. You go, yep, that's an IPA. 101 right there.
So it was Mosaic and the Germans hop style Monroe.
Incognito Mosaic, Monroe, and Mosaic. So 2 different types of Mosaic, whatever the difference between Incognito and non-Incognito. So one's in disguise and one's not in disguise, I guess. And then Monroe. And I would say this harkens back to those British IPAs that have a slightly tea-esque aftertaste to them. And I love those. Quite frankly, this is my wheelhouse.
Tea hops aren't my favorite, but you just put your finger on it. I can't place it when it happens.
Mm-hmm. This is... I think it's got a super mouthfeel to it. Great carbonation. It's 100% drinkable. Aftertaste is dry with a bit of a tea finish.
It's very quaffable.
Yes,
it would be easy to drink all of this.
It is super quaffable. Man, this is hitting a lot of my sweet spots, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's just not my. It's not. It doesn't hit anything that goes beyond, above and beyond regular IPA.
Well, that is the downside. Is it's not like spectacular. It's not like, and it's only what would I say 6.8%. So it falls on the lower end of the double IPA spectrum into the regular IPA spectrum, which I appreciate quite a bit.
Oh, definitely.
But I think what makes it interesting is that it's so balanced and easy to drink, and like you said, very quaffable.
Yeah.
And that for me kind of elevates it as a beer, because a lot of times you get beers that are really tasty but not super drinkable at the same time.
No.
Like I think the Android Theory beer was really good, but is it a beer that I want to have like over and over again? Well, because it's 10%, no. But also
because of the flavor, yes.
Yeah. But with this one, I think you're getting a lot of flavor. I think you're getting a lot of levels going on, and then I think at the end you're like, this isn't going to get me. I can have at least 2 of these and feel okay.
Yeah, definitely. What I'm feeling is that when the beer tastes just like IPA basic, I could get a similar product locally easier.
See, I don't know. I don't feel that you get this. I understand what you're saying. Like you're saying, like, well, I could get brewski, or I could get. I'm trying to think of another brewery that's doing really good IPAs right now in Sweden.
I can only think of better. Like Apex does better IPAs than this, but they're usually double IPAs.
Right, they're double IPAs. But what I also feel is that they're going for a certain overstyle.
Yeah. And
what I think about this is just of style. And I think because it's of style and it's done so extremely well, it's kind of like, so for me, it's kind of like what I love about Rimmelov. Rimmelov is not going to make the best triple IPA you've ever had. But what they're going to make is they're going to make one of the best lagers you've ever tried.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be clean, it's going to be up style, it's going to get all of those notes. And I think because we search for these hyper flavors and super sweet palate and kind of things, we tend to lose track of that. Like brewers that are really doing like a great beer of style. And I tend to appreciate a return back to the simplicity of just creating a great tasting IPA that is just an IPA and not milkshake or New England or super hazy or adjunct centered or something like that.
I mean, I agree with you on a big beer world level. Mm-hmm. But when it comes down to actually rating this individual beer, I'm having trouble bringing that sentiment down to the detail level. Like, I agree, these kind of beers should exist in the beer world. Mm-hmm. They need to be everywhere. Everyone should have them all the time. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't increase the rating on the beer for me.
I understand.
So I like the way this fits into the beer world, but it's a 375.
That's not a bad rating. That's really good.
It's not a bad rating at all, but what when we discuss it, the terms we're using is a beer above 4. Like, hits all the notes, completely fills everything we want from this beer. It's perfect style representation, and then it gets. I feel like I give it a low rating.
I mean, I'm giving it a 4.25.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying this is a 5. This is not a 5 beer. I mean, there's certain. I think when you have a 5 IPA, when you take the first sip, you just feel like I've just tasted God. It just kind of transcends itself. And this beer is real. I think it's a really good beer, and I would really like to try more from this series. It's not the Cloudwater Deepa series that came out in the 10 years ago, or it was like 5 years ago, that established them as the Deepa gods of northern London. But it is, I think, a really good, solid, IPA.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So yeah, this is 45. Yeah, I think it's really good.
And for me, a 375.
Well, that's okay too.
But it's good.
I don't love you any less.
Lucky.
All right. Well, that's the episode.
Yep.
Check us out online. Until next time.
Keep drinking it, dum-dum.
This podcast is part of the Pod Syndicate family. For more criminally compelling shows, articles, and conversations, head to wearepodsyndicate.com.